Alrighty, we are live, round two of the day. What's going on, guys? Elliot here from Movie Files, back again with another live watch along recap review breakdown of the latest episode of Raised by Wolves on HBO Max. Earlier today, I did a live reaction for episode 4, which was titled natural courses or nature's course or something like that. Talked about it earlier. It was a fine episode. I still think episode 1 has been the strongest. We do get a couple things from father trying to teach the kid how to, survive, how to live on this planet that they somehow have not surveyed in the last 12 years regarding resources and the creatures that we've yet to really dive deep into where these creatures come from. Some people are speculating that it may be from the sinkholes, and it might have been, Jay had mentioned earlier in the chat that it may have been sparked by the the craft falling into the sinkhole. So I'm not sure where these creatures come from. But again, you would think that they've been on this planet for 12 years and they would have figured out where these creatures and the food being, compromised and stuff like that. But nevertheless, episode 4 was fine. But I'm excited for this episode. Apparently, this is a Origins episode. And for you all that are just tuning in now, as you can see by the title, this is a Raised by Wolves episode 5 Infected Memory live reaction / watch along. So I'm going to be playing the episode here in about 3 minutes, not on the screen because I don't want HBO pulling the stream down, pulling the content down because of copyright issues. But if you guys have HBO Max, go to your app, queue it up. I'm going to have a timer on so we can watch it together. We can commentate on what's going on. We can make our theories, our predictions about, what's happening, what's to come in future episodes, so on and so forth. So definitely queue up your HBO Max episode 5 here in about 2 minutes. And we're going to break it all down, guys. Like I said, I did one of these earlier today. It was a lot of fun, a lot of good conversations, a lot of good theories, a lot of people made, and a lot of good stuff. So I'm really excited to do this with episode 5. And who knows, we might do this for more TV shows in the future because it's really fun. It's, like I said, interacting with you all in a lively manner. Versus, doing like the preload review and reading the comments later, which I love doing, but these are a little bit more interactive, a little bit more fun because you can actually feel like we're watching the episode together. But yeah, really excited for, like I said, in 2 minutes, we're going to cue this bad boy up. So again, for those that are at home, go ahead and I'm going to pull up my HBO Max here in a bit. As you all can see, I have mine queued up here. I'm going to be pressing play in a little bit, so go ahead and queue yours up, and we'll get this watch-along reaction, live reaction going here in a bit. But before we even do it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Helps out the algorithm, also helps out the channel, and also really appreciate it. Also, make sure that you have you're subscribed to the channel, and while you're at it, hit that bell so you don't miss any of my new videos, whether it be Raised by Wolf reviews, Lovecraft Country, The Boys. There's a couple stuff that's coming up on HBO later this or next week, I should say. There's some shows coming to Amazon I'm going to be reviewing. There's some movies coming soon, so make sure you hit that bell. So I'm gonna go ahead and cue my HBO Max up and press play here in a bit. So I'm going to put this timer up. So for you all that are in the stream now, know where we are. For those that are watching us on the replay, you'll know where we are so we can cue it up so you guys can know exactly where we are in the episode. So it is 7:14 on my end. And as soon as it hits 7:15, I'm going to press play and we can get this thing started. Here we go. One of my HBO Max cut off on me. Hold on, let me open up my HBO Max app one more time. All right, so it's 7:15. We'll get this started. Let me just, I don't know why I exited out of it. Let me pull this up here. We're going to get this episode recap watch along started, guys. All right, so I am pressing play now. So if you guys want to go ahead and press play on your end, and let's get this thing going. So right now I have a trailer of a doc series playing now. We got Take One for the Team. Glad you're sticking with this show. Not sure if you love it, but I go back each week, so there might be something. Yeah. No, there's enough meat on the bone, like I said earlier on the show, that keeps me intrigued. The mother character, where they come from, the androids, who are their creators. So there's enough meat on the bone for me to stick around and be really interested in the show. So yeah, I'm a big sci-fi lover too. So I'm definitely was going to stick around. My episode seemed to have paused. Hold on one second. Let me skip that. Here we go. All right, so right now they're showing the previously earlier today episode. You ever see someone die on a live stream before? We went down the wrong pipe. All right, guys. So I think I might be catching up to you guys because it's playing my previously on. Let me go ahead and catch up with you guys. Let me skip the intro. Try to catch up with you guys here. Nope. Go back. There we go. Skip the intro. Oh, let me go ahead and pause. I went too far ahead. So let me just catch up with you guys. Right now I'm at 2 minutes and 26 seconds. So I'm going to wait till it hits 2 minutes and 26 seconds on my end. And we'll go ahead and watch this episode together. Again, for those, let me go ahead and press play because we're almost at the mark and pressing play now. All right. So we should be perfectly queued up. But again, for those that are at home, I have this timer on the screen now for you guys can know where I am in the episode. If you're watching this on the replay, you know where we are while we're watching this. So like I said, we are watching episode 5, Affected Memories, HBO Max, Raised by Wolves. I have it on my screen now. So let's get into it. Hopefully this episode's a little bit more, I don't want to say entertaining, because I found episode 4 to be a little bit slow paced. But I hope this episode kind of picks up. Again, reading the synopsis, it seems like it's going to be an origin story for Mother, which would be really intriguing. Oh, Mother put that there last week. Who's this interesting character? So I wonder how the group's going to take it that now Marcus is the quote unquote leader. Yeah, tell us about these voices, Marcus. Or Caleb. I'm confused. Wasn't Sue like not about him killing Ambrose? Now she's all on board. And I wonder if Ambrose told anyone else that he suspected Marcus to not be who he say he is. And I'm so confused. So I thought there was a lot more survivors in this when we saw them last week. Or not episode 3, I should say. Oh boy. Now Marcus is a prophet, huh? Oh, hold on. I saw a super chat from Jay. I'm looking at it on my phone while I'm watching this full screen. Jay, appreciate it, man. Keep up the good work. Please don't die. Yeah, no, the water just went down the wrong pipe, my friend. But I so appreciate the super chat. It means a lot, man. Thank you so much. If you guys want, you don't have to. Streamlabs is available. We have PayPal. We have super chats like Jay just did. So I really appreciate it, Jay. It goes towards the channel. It means so much to me, man. You guys come in every week to hear my thoughts on these shows, seeing me die live on camera. I really appreciate the support, man. And let me know if you're watching this at home, Jay. We don't got that many people. We got 5 people in the chat. I'm glad that you guys can able to make it tonight. Thank you. But yeah, thank you so much, Jay. I appreciate the love, man. Dead string. Yeah, it's a little bit dead, man. It's a little bit dead. Hopefully we get some more people in the stream and we can have some lively conversations. But let me get back to the episode here. But again, quick shout out to Jay with the awesome super chat, man. I appreciate it, buddy. All right. Let's see. All right. So the meat, they cooked it. This is the creature. Yeah, I think Tempest, because she was the one that killed it and killed the mother and found the baby. You know, that has to mess with her. Definitely some trauma with killing the mother. They're eating, like, is it an animal or was it an alien? Should they be eating this meat? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I know I wouldn't be eating it. I hope they didn't cook that fetus. That'd be disgusting. That's a good point. She means about the killing a fetus or killing a creature. Very parallel stories to Tempest. Definitely some drama between those two. That's for sure. I mean, mother's already killed him once. She'll do it again. She will do it again. We all know that. I'll tell you one thing that's been consistently very impressive. The visual effects and the practical effects, these ships, these sweeping shots in the desert, the budget is definitely was used really well for the production value of the show. Trouble follows says pork. Yeah, I don't know if they know what pork tastes like if they eating that alien. Mm. Uh-oh. She getting a little friendly. Sue won't like that. So we got some more people in the chat. Welcome, welcome. As you guys can see, we are currently 10 minutes and 58 seconds. Oh wow, I'm like way behind. I don't know why my episode keeps lagging. I'm 11 minutes into the episode, so I'm about 20 seconds behind you guys. All the food on this planet, disgusting. Yeah, it looks disgusting. KK, what's going on, KK? You haven't missed anything. We're just, like I said, about 11 minutes, or you guys is in 11 minutes and 44 seconds into the show. I'm 11 minutes. I'm like 20 seconds behind because my end keeps lagging a little bit. But no, we're just watching the episode, recapping it at the end, doing a live reaction so you guys can kind of know where I'm at with what's going on in episode 5 so far, which has been a lot going on the other side than them eating the alien creature, saying it's like pork. But glad you're able to join us tonight, KK. Just go ahead and queue your copy up right where we are, and you'll be right on cue with us. Yeah, Survivor. First, is this the ship too that Mother destroyed? By the way. Oh, that's the dude that impregnated Tempest. Crushes the man's head. Here, I might be like a couple seconds behind you guys. Let me pause this and let me catch up with you guys real quick. So right now, the gentleman with the helmet is saying that Soul demanded him to do what he did to those women, and particularly impregnating Tempest and other women that was in hibernation. All right, so I am all queued up with you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead. Sorry, I keep coughing. That water really went down the wrong pipe. Go ahead and press play now, and we should be good. So you already see the foreshadowing that Timus they're gonna see each other again, which would be a very interesting scene when that happens. But I wonder who the man is behind the mask. That voice sounds kind of familiar. Oh, there's one of those creatures. And what the hell are they doing? Uh, ill-advised. Campion, you and food, you need to stay away from it, brother, because you are not a good food advisor. You do not get Yelp reviews because you are not a good food recommender. I'm gonna read these comments off the screen because whenever I switch screens, it freezes on my end. So KK says the voyage was 13 years old. Did he wake up early and take advantage, or was he awake the entire time? It's an interesting point. I wonder. Yeah, I don't know if he he claims that soul was the reason why he did what he did. So maybe he's claiming that soul let him go. I think there's going to be some reveal that someone in this religious group had something to do with it. Maybe Hunter. I can't trust Hunter. I don't know. Hunter is hiding something. No. Look, mother and father's main goal is to protect these kids, and they are the worst androids at protecting these kids. It's kind of crazy. I wonder if we're going to get some type of flash forward with Luke and Champion as adults. Cassia is pulling some strings, bruh. Cassia is making moves, ladies and gentlemen. I thought it was serious for a second. Like, did that earworm affect him? Trouble Follows says she's a criminal herself. Yeah, very true. To be so far in advance, I find his head contraption, which seems like it was made by Jigsaw from Saw, to be very kind of archaic and not as technologically advanced as you would think. Right? It looks like a mop bucket with uh, sharp edges on it. But I'm really curious to see who's behind that mask, though. Jay says, did he say under the hood? He said he couldn't see under it. He just sees their shadows. But I don't. Yeah, he looked like he looked right at Marcus. So maybe he's had it so long in his head that he could just has like Daredevil sensory. He knows who's around him. Yeah, here we go. Father, bruh, you are a terrible babysitter. I mean, she has a point, Father. You don't know where these kids are 9 and 10 times. She heading off too. Like this is I don't know, is it a plot hole, but was she not? I mean, I know she didn't know these powers until the night they were attacked, but it's just like it still baffles me that they don't know the lay of this planet yet after being here for 12 years. But it might just be a little plot thing that's bothering me. Droid have no parenting training. None so ever. Trouble Follows. See shadow through home. Yeah, that's what it answers Jay's question. I think he just saw the shadows. Because like I said, he's had this mop on his head, this mop bucket on his head so long, he's probably just adapted to it. So this is interesting because father saw Tally as well. Is this some type of malfunction with the android seeing this Tally who died? What's going on here? KK mop bucket with spikes. Yeah, it looks like something out of Walking Dead or I don't know, Mad Max Fury Road, or like I said, Saw. Live or die. Make your choice. KK says, and by the way, what was the prisoner been eating? The droid is attached to him, so he does not need to eat. But homeboy in the hood has to eat. Yeah, how does he eat? That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe they feed him something. I don't know. Again, it's the future. Maybe in the future we don't eat. Well, clearly they these kids on this planet. Again, I don't. Yeah, little minute details like this about like they've been struggling to get food for so long. And everything they eat is poisonous, but now they got food. And the guy in the mop helmet, how has he been eating? I guess it's like one of those things in a script which is like you just let those little things under the rug. So what's really going on? Well, why is mother and father able to see this ghost, one of their children that passed away? What's going on here? Like I said, is this some type of android malfunction? Is it something more spiritual than that? Again, everyone just tuning in, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. If you guys want, like Jay did earlier, we do have super chats open. We have Streamlabs available. We have PayPal available. So if you guys want to support the channel, by all means, that is open and welcome with open arms, and I am more than appreciative of any donations you guys give to the channel. But the best thing you guys can do is to support the channel by giving it a thumbs up. So really appreciate all the support, guys. All right, so here's the origin stories of Mother. Yeah, she is. Every time she turns in that form, she reminds me of Elizabeth Debicki from Guardians 2. Interesting. So there's a little bit of the weakness. I asked about it early this morning with episode 4. What is their weakness besides her taking her eyes out? So whatever technology he just used, it's maybe the same technology Marcus was referring to earlier to use against the necromancer. These people love the mullet haircut. Yeah, that's again the thing in the future, guys. If this show has taught us anything, is that mullets are back in. Mop helmets are a way of torture and imprisonment, and food. Everything tastes like pork and can be very cancerous. That's the future. Who's this guy? He can't hear you, Mother. Of course you wouldn't remember it, Mother. You were deactivated. You say Captain's who? Hmm. So he traded against his people, huh? Oh, to a caretaker for the humankind. Okay. She's so great in this role. Again, she's been the most impressive actor in this entire show. Because again, playing a android robot has so many limitations, but also unlimited boundaries of like being too over the top, being too dull, being too robotic. She has such a great baseline with this character. Campion Sturgis. So that's where she got the name from. Okay. Interesting. Origins of Father. Okay, so we get Origins of the Father. Interesting. That comment was by True Follows, who also says on Earth it's rats for food. Yeah, it's gross. But I mean, hey, when the world's ending, gotta do what you gotta do, right? Who's this little baby? Who's the baby? Watch the baby be like Caleb or something, or some character we've met. Or not Caleb, but Luke, maybe. Or no one we haven't met yet. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh. Look, I know that was fake, but that still just kind of shocked the hell out of me. Seeing a Android fake baby getting its neck snapped. Yeah, Jay, I was I was not ready for that, bro. I'm like, just kill a goddamn baby. Like, there's like things you can't do on TV and movies. You can't kill babies. But it's an Android, I guess. There's an excuse there. So I assume Campion Sturgis or whatever his name is died. He started got emotionally connected to this android. So this is interesting. I like this. We're getting a better understanding of Mother and her origins and where she's come from, her creator. This is stuff I love. Character development. Will you kill me? Oh, interesting. Very, very, very interesting. She gonna kill him, guys? She gonna kill him? Trouble follows. I know you've seen it. Don't tell us. She gonna kill him? Well, it's like he's gonna die anyway because he can't breathe in this air, and she just took off his mask. So an android and a human sitting in a tree. KISSING. Hmm. Interesting. Human embryos, yeah. Interesting. Kepler 22b, aka Hell. That's interesting. See, this is the stuff I love. This this is the stuff that, to be frank, I wasn't getting it in the first. Episodes 2, 3, and 4. This is some really rich backstory. I like this stuff here. I don't say humanizes Mother, but it gives you a little bit more of gray area with this character. There's a lot of, we mentioned it earlier. Here's Father. I assume he created Father as well. But we're getting this this backstory that I've been kind of missing out on these last, like I said, one episode. The first episode was great, but this is stuff. This is rich stuff that I like right here. I really like the stuff that we're getting. But it's just showing, like I said, she has humanity to her. And there, like someone said, I think it might have been Jay earlier or someone said it in the chat earlier today when we did episode 4 recap and review and live reaction, that there really isn't no good guy or bad guy to really root for. All these characters are really complex, and it's, like I said, really kind of humanizes this android character. She forgot this, huh? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna say, how does she not remember this? I gotta say, that's pretty impressive. And so we've been watching this for this scene for about 10, 12 minutes. And in this 10 to 12 minutes, I've gotten more from that than I've gotten from entire episodes 2, 3, and even some 1 of 4. So this is rich. I like this stuff here. Yeah, this is some rich stuff, guys. Let me know in the chat, Jay, KK, if you're still here. Trouble follows. Everyone in the chat. Am I just over exaggerating? Is this not rich character stuff? This development stuff here? This is the most like emotions I've gotten from this show so far. Superman or Superwoman do her thing. What's going on? Uh-oh. If Father's there, someone's dead. Father's just like the worst Android babysitter. What's going on? What's going on? She congested or ate poison or something? What's going on? Oh, people throwing up makes me want to throw up. Father, wake up, dude. What the hell are you doing? No, it's not true. She cares. Man, that moment when Tempest sees the guy that got her pregnant again is going to be really like, that's going to be probably season finale type stuff, but that's going to be powerful to see that. 'Cause I would assume, being a TV watcher as I am, that we're seeing Tempest at her lowest point right now, but I think they're going to build her character back up to be strong, fierce, more powerful, more in control than what she is now. And as soon as she sees that guy, it's going to be that breaking point. Like, is she going to revolt back to what's become of her and this child born out of hate? If it was going to hit those emotional beats again, or would she be wherever we see her character build? Will she be forgiveful? Will she forgive him for what he did? It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I'm liking this episode a lot. This is very much in line with the first episode because, like I said, I haven't not liked episode 2, 3, and 4, but they're just not as strong to me as this episode, especially episode 1. We got some stuff in the chat. I understand the motivation more, says Trouble Follows. I totally agree with you there, man. Totally agree. KK says mother and father are doing the same thing about religious sect is doing. Sorry, I'm just looking at the episode. I read this. They are moving with directions, and the creator told them they never met the creator, but do his will. It's 100% true, KK. Even named their son after the creator. Yeah. Well said, KK. Well said. 100% agree with you there. Really good comments, guys. Thank you again for everyone that's in the chat. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss any of those new videos. That was kind of weak. And make sure you subscribe, guys. That was kind of weak, the little booby trap. Oh no, I did. I'm sorry. I get that they let the guy with the helmet go first. But he can't see anything in front of him except for shadows. Why would they let him be the leader? I get it. Again, if something happens, which something did happen and it didn't affect him, but you let literally they say the blind leading the blind. You let a guy with a mop bucket lead the way and have the little 5-year-old booby trap. Home Alone. Macaulay Culkin rigged that up. That was funny. I'm sorry. I got kind of. This is funny to me. What we got here? It's like a riddle. There's some type of life form there. I'm trying to think of. So it's this. Okay, this is the person that found the transmitter or the locators. Grab him. Really? Y'all got guns. Who is this person? Okay. That person's moving a little bit too fluid to be human. That was some Peter Parker Spider-Man type of movements there. Huh. Yeah, he did. Did not seem human-like to me, buddy. So now begs the question, who's this host? Interesting. Yeah, this is definitely on par with episode 1 as far as intrigue. Good story. This is what I was hoping from episodes like I said, 2, 3, and 4. This is a really good episode, guys. For me at least. Let me know your thoughts. KK says, so nobody's gonna tell y'all about that big ass worm skeleton or the holes obviously made all over the planet, right? Yeah. And she means that too. Like I said, we got so much information from that backstory. Mother really does want to protect these kids. And she does sound like a believer because she really does believe. She saw that. She saw where she came from and what she was created for. Hmm. More pork. Like I said, I wonder if we're gonna get some type of flash forward where those two are gonna be enemies if the show gets a season 2 potentially. Because you're seeing them, they're becoming close friends, Luke and Campion. That'll be a great origin stories of them as young kids, but them becoming like enemies. Who is behind that man? That voice sounds so familiar, even with the kind of raspiness of this mop head. Also, that would be like for someone to create that mop helmet. Wouldn't that be dangerous for other people to be close to him? Hmm. This is interesting. Yeah, okay. Interesting stuff here. She used to be a believer, KK says. Trouble Follows says host wanted them to find this map. Yeah. That seems to be the case, my friend. Jay says, my guess is that there must have been other humans or androids before Mother and Father. Maybe scouts that got lost and didn't report back. This is why I love doing these stuff, guys. You guys got some great stuff. Some great stuff. Oh boy. Smooth operator. Whoa. The hell? That's a scalpel that mother made? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's this hallucination Marcus Caleb is having. Interesting. So it showed that, Marcus saw a vision that he was the guy in that mop bucket helmet. Wouldn't that be something interesting if some type of time travel in the, I don't know. That was interesting. It was very interesting. Or I don't know. No, that can't. I don't know. That was really foretelling that little scene that we got, that hallucination that he saw himself in that helmet. Makes me wonder if Marcus didn't die the day that Caleb killed him, and somehow they changed his face to look like Marcus's face. And I don't know. I'm probably thinking into it too much. It's really interesting though. Okay, Kate with the eyes closed. Yeah, that was a weird scene. They're near the children. That's really interesting too. Like these two people that took the identity people, they really have come to love Luke in the time of their hibernation. They really got connected to that kid. There has to be more motives than them just loving him. I think there's something else attached to Luke that makes them want to recapture him again or to be quote unquote parents to him. Is that it? All right. So yeah, guys. Episode 5. Infected memories. Really satisfying. A lot of information. Mother's backstory. I like that stuff. Um, I like that episode. That's probably my second favorite episode, if not my favorite, behind episode 1. Again, a lot of information given us there. KK says, how did the simulation know that Simus was in trouble? Yeah, I was just going to say, like, there's still questions to be answered in regards to Mother and her sense of, like, going into protection mode versus other times. Like, was she able not to sense that they were watching them? I don't know. But that's a great point, though, in regards to how she was able to tap into that. Maybe the host, whoever the host is, half human, half creature, a little bit of both, column A, column B. But yeah, no, like I said, this is a really good episode. The origins of Mother, like Trouble said earlier, Trouble follows says, you understand her motives, and that's something that I've been looking forward to. The creator who created Mother, the intention behind that a human was able to fall in love with her. That speaks a lot to her being a caretaker and humans adapting to her as this android creature or android. So yeah, I like that stuff a lot. And then we find Tempest's in lack of better terms, the father of her child, her unborn child. He's, the soul made him do it. But then that scene with Marcus in the caves, that foreshadowing, seeing himself in the reflection as the person under that helmet, that some type of allegory of who he's becoming? Is that is it on a literal sense? Is that Marcus under that helmet is somehow, some way? I think my theory is way off, but somehow, some way, we thought that Caleb killed Marcus many, many years ago, but somehow Marcus was still alive and he took the identity of Caleb. No, that's too messy, too. I don't know, but who is the man under that mop bucket of a helmet? That archaic Mad Max Fury Road meets Jigsaw helmet there. That's going to be really interesting to see Tempest when she sees him. That's going to be a very emotional scene, I would imagine, because right now, like I said, Tempest is at her low point. She tried to commit suicide, as we just saw, but I think she's going to somehow build herself back up. I think that her and Mother are going to finally get some good rapport with each other, and then she's going to see him, and that's going to probably either make or break her, right, moving forward. We see the relationship between between Luke and Campion becoming more kind of this respect for one another, kind of a brotherhood of sense, so it'll be really interesting to see where things go there, once Caleb and Marcus, as he thinks are his parents, try to save him, and they might not take, Campion with him. He might want to stay with Mother because he has this rapport with him. So there's a lot this episode kind of laid the foundation for. In the terms of TV, this is kind of the mid-season finale, right? This is episode 5 of 10 episodes. So I thought this was a really strong episode by far. Like I said, if not my favorite, definitely my second favorite behind episode 1. I really enjoyed this episode. But let me know if you guys are still in chat. KK, Trouble Follows, Jay, and anyone that's tuning in. We got 8 people in chat. Let me know what you guys thought about episode 5, Infected Memories. What do you like about the show? Some of your dislikes, your predictions for weeks ahead. I'm going to be on here for maybe another 5 or 10 minutes. And again, guys, I'm going to maybe do this again next week for episode... What was it? Episode 6? What did we just watch? 6. So episode 7, I'm going to probably do something like this again and hopefully get maybe some guests on here, get their thoughts on the episodes, and maybe do this for the rest. And it's really interesting, this layout of these episodes 1, 2, and 3 last week, and then today 4 and 5. So this is episode, let's say 6, but this is episode 5. So very interesting to see if next week's going to be 6, 7, 8 or 6, 7 or just 6 by itself. So very interesting rollout. This is I've never seen a rollout like this for a TV show ever, especially in these streaming times. So yeah, man, I'm going to probably do more of these as far as these live stream reactions with this show. And I might do this for tomorrow's The Boys season 2, episode 4. I might do the same type of format. So yeah, this was a lot of fun, guys. This something experimental. I thought of this like literally at 3:00 in the morning yesterday. That's where I get like all my ideas. I was like, you know what? I really don't feel like doing a traditional review for this show. Let me do something a little bit different, doing these live streams, reactions. Obviously, unfortunately, I can't put the episode on the screen for obvious reasons, for those that know what happened to my Dune reaction yesterday. I got pulled down by Warner Brothers, but they did accept my appeal, and that live stream that I did yesterday is available. So unfortunately, I can't play the episode on the screen, but I think these are fun. We can watch it together. We have a good time. You guys give me some great information about your theories, your thoughts, your predictions. So I think I might do this for a lot more. Like I said, this show, and maybe get some guests next week, and then the boys tomorrow, maybe doing this. I'm going to keep my Lovecraft Country kind of reviews, and I might do something like this for Lovecraft Country. I don't know. This is the thing about YouTube. You can experiment. You can do different things, do different formats, see what works, see what doesn't work. So this might be something you guys might see more on this channel, these live stream, live reactions, live watch alongs for the shows that we love to talk about that are on a weekly basis. So before I head out, we do got some more comments in here. Let me pull up. KK says, I think the relationship would be Cain and Abel type of thing. Yeah, if you're referring to Luke and Campion. I can definitely see that because this show has obviously a lot of religious undertones. So yeah, that could definitely be a possibility. KK says, I really enjoy seeing episodes 4 and 5 together. For some reason, it was perfect to release. Yeah, KK, I agree with you there. Like I said, it's a very interesting format how they gave us these episodes. But for whatever reason, I felt like when I said it earlier, when I watched episode 4, it felt like a setup episode, and this felt like more of a payoff. So this was a good 1-2 punch episode 4 and 5. I totally agree with you. Trouble follows man in the Iron Mask. Yep. Wouldn't that be something? Leonardo DiCaprio's under that mop head, guys. Yes, the boys. Yeah, I might do this tomorrow for the boys, Jay. We'll see. I'm thinking about doing this type of format tomorrow. I just got to figure out what time of day works for you all, works for people at home, get as many people as possible in the stream so we can have some great conversations like we're doing tonight. And then, I'm sorry, Jay says, I like this one better than the last. Yeah, me and Jay, we're right on the same page. But I've liked this not only better than the last 2 episodes, but the last 3 episodes of me and Frank, episodes 2, 3, and 4. Episode 1 is, was, like I said, it was such a great episode. And this episode was really solid as well. So these are definitely my 2 favorite episodes, no doubt. But yeah, guys, this has been fun. 2 streams in 1 day. I filmed some other stuff today too. Like I filmed my Kajillionaire review. This is going to be coming out next week for the new Focus feature film coming out. I filmed my Lovecraft Country episode 5 review before I went live here. So, hey man, I love talking to you all, interacting with you all, making these videos. This is the highlight of my week, my days for most of the time in regards to just an outlet to be, we talk about these things that we love, to just have a fun time with you all. So this is a lot of fun, guys. And I always appreciate the support. Jay with the super chat earlier, everyone that's in the stream now. Like I said, we have 6 people that's still in the stream. Let me make sure we got, let me see how many thumbs up we got so far, guys. So make sure you give us a thumbs up before we head out. And then for those that are watching this on the replay, all right, so we got some good. All right, thank you guys. So all those watching on the replay, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you comment below your thoughts on this episode. What to expect next week? Who's the host? Who's the man under the hood or the mop head? What do we think about future episodes of the relationship between Hunter? I keep saying Hunter, but Luke and Campion and Tempest. What do we think about her? Will she finally build herself back up and become more strong and more strong-minded? And will she eventually see the man under the helmet who, like I said, is the father of her child? So really good episode, guys. I enjoyed this. Hope you guys enjoyed this as well. Like I said, I'm going to maybe do this tomorrow for the boys. Just for Jay. But again, guys, thank you for the continued support. I hope you guys are